Welcome again to my channel. We're talking about all things investing. In this case, we're talking about 5 companies that pays out dividends in South Africa. If you're new to this case or this thing of investing, supposedly you may be confused as to what dividends are, but you may be expecting to receive some dividends, which is a form of return that a company pays to its shareholders. In simple terms, dividends mean the money or the sum of money you receive as a return to your investments, or it is the amount of money that the company pays to its shareholders. Remember one thing: as soon as you invest in a company in this Equities app, that's what simply means you are the shareholder to that particular company. So in this particular video alone, we're talking about 5 companies that pays out dividends in South Africa. Remember, we're going to discuss as to which company pays out dividend and how much does it pay per share. It is also important for you to remember that this video is not a financial video provided by a financial expert, but then this is a video to just guide you in terms of your decision making. That is our disclaimer. So to start investing, you need to scroll down in your Equities app. But then before I scroll down, let me show you that I did invest in some of the companies, and then this was the company which paid 14.40 rand per share, which was Thungela. Then definitely we're going to discuss more about Thungela at the end of this video. So if you scroll down a bit, you're going to reach this particular point, which is a search button. In the search button, you're just going to search Nedbank, and then Nedbank will pop up, and then this will be the company you're going to invest in. And then upon investing into Nedbank, you're going to earn 4.79 per share. Let us make some calculation and some mathematics. Let us say they sell their shares at 5 rand, and then you happen to buy 10 shares. That will simply mean 4.75 times 10, because you bought 10 shares, which will be your profit paid to your Equities account as your return. Going to the second company you can invest in to get shares or dividends in South Africa goes by the name of Qualta, which will be like this. Qualta, which will be this particular company, Qualta PLC. In this company, they do not pay in rands or dollars in so whatsoever, but what they pay in pence. So which will mean that thing will need someone to understand as to how does that term particularly work. So that will be your company, which will be paying you at 3.9 pence per share. Going to the third company, that company will be our Harmony Gold Mining Group. Let us see how much they pay and how does it appear in this particular app. Go to the search button again and search Harmony Gold. Then this will be our company, Harmony Gold Mining Group, and they pay you 40 cents per share. And in this sense, 40 cents per share is not that much bad, because their share value is at the very lowest price. You can buy many shares hoping for a return of 40 cents per share, which will be good for new investors who are kind of skeptical with regard to the case of investing. Let us go to the fifth company before we get to our last company and the bonus company. Our fourth company is the company that you use to buy at every day, which will be our Shoprite. One thing I like more about Shoprite is that it pays shares, and then Shoprite has many companies under its group or under its name. Shoprite Checkers, there are a lot. Extra Savings, you mention them. In that sense, you are standing high chances of getting more of your returns to your dividends or to your Equities account, because there is no way 5 companies will all perform bad. It's more like SP 500, whereby you invest in a lot of companies that in that category, there is no way they will perform bad. And if they perform good, that means more and more shares to your Equity, more returns to your Equities account, and they pay you R2.32 per share. And our fifth app, closer to the last one, which will be our bonus app, will be Your Standard Bank will be your Standard Bank. Sorry about that. Standard Bank Group. So it is so important to find it exactly one. In this case, we're talking about your Standard Bank Group, which will be paying you a very good amount because they are paying you 5 rand 11 cent per share. Going to our bonus, as thank you for waiting to this our last page, which is our bonus company to invest in, which would be your Tungela, which appears like this in your particular app or in whatever device you may be using to go through and investing. And for this one, they pay you very much well because they pay you 18 rand per share. Thank you for tuning in. See you in our next video, whereby we will be discussing these apps or companies that pays dividend based on how much they pay, starting from high to the lowest. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.